One of the simple decisions I made was I took our kitchen trash can, which is always what had the most trash, and I moved it to the other side of the house. And it turned out, that little act turned out to be really smart because it basically made trash inconvenient. And it made us kind of think every time we were about to throw something away, it gave us an opportunity to kind of say, well, what is this? Why did we bring this into our life? And is there any way that we could buy something different?
We were forced to look at our trash, which most people don't have to do, and figure out like, okay, so this comes in package. Can we buy this without a package? Okay, if we can't, then well, we're gonna skip it. You know, like the food waste was like 1/3 of our waste. It's like, okay, geez, this is a lot of food, and which is also money that we throw into the trash. So everything we shop in bulk, so we just take these down to the People's Co-op where we shop and refill them. We pre-weigh them and then refill them, and then they just come home like this. We store everything without plastic, so like beeswax wrap is instead of saran wrap, and these actually like last longer than saran wrap.
We really used the space. We grow food on the front of the house, the side of the house, and the back of the house, and we end up being able to grow about 70% of the food that our family of 5 eats. And we still leave a little room for the kids to play, have a trampoline and a swing set. We think it brings so much to our family. Not only does it bring us food and nourishment, but our kids love to play in the garden. I always talk about our gardens like a little science laboratory. The kids are learning about growing and about life and about bugs and about soil and about composting, and so there's just so much to learn about. And I would just put this right into the soil.
The majority of the things that you can swap out for zero waste options for your kids is also less chemicals, and that actually reduces the chemicals your kids are exposed to. So it's like a win-win situation.
One of the decisions that we made is that we don't have a TV at home. What we found is that kids who just spend a lot of time in front of screens, it kind of steals their imagination away. So that was a conscious decision to create that space for them to really develop and nurture their imagination. And I love how creative our kids are. We play lots of games, we do things in the garden. We have our whole dining room is really an arts and crafts room. And one of the things that I learned as a parent is when your kids come to you and said, hey Dad, I'm bored, the natural reaction is to try to come up with something for them to do. But the key is just to say, okay. Because usually about 10 or 15 minutes after they complain that they're really bored, some of the most creative play happens. That's when they find something really fascinating and really interesting to do, doing something that they hadn't really done before.
Good job, Noah.
Whenever anybody says that they really want to go zero waste or start living more sustainably, I always say, take one step at a time. Don't try to change everything at once. Find a change that you can make in your daily life today and make that change, and then make another one, and then make another one.